Welcome back to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. We're live in Beaver Creek for Beaver Creek's Culinary Weekend. And joining me now, I have another one of the fascinating chefs that's here for the big event, Gabriel Kreutzer. Did I get that right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Not bad. A little enunciation on the kr.
That's fine. That's good like that.
So, Gabriel, tell us first your background. I mean, you're obviously from Europe. You've done a lot of...
I'm from Europe. I grew up in France, Alsace, the region of Alsace in French. It's at the border of Germany and Switzerland. Okay. So it's a lot of things look like here. and I walked a little bit all over the place, and I came to the United States in 1997. I was the chef de cuisine at Jean-Georges. I was best new chef in 2003. In Europe, I did a couple of things, and I mean, I'm just, I have a passion for what I'm doing, and I like to make people happy with food, so that's what I'm doing.
We talked off camera about that. I mean, the industries that, I mean, whatever industry anybody is involved with, whatever their job is, I think passion is the underlying theme, and if you're not passionate about it, then it shows in what we do and what the people see out there, right?
I believe that, if you do something, no matter what, if you wanna do it nicely, I think you need to have a passion. You need to be genuine about it, and once you use those words and you're really passionate about it, it takes time. And when you're passionate about it, you lose the track of time. Yeah. And that's how you put so much time in it to make it happen. And that's what it is. It's when I have young cooks coming and wanting to go into that business, one of my first questions is, how much passion do you have about cooking? Once I understand the passion that is behind, everything is achievable. But if you just want to join and you just want to get to the finish line before starting, it's not happening.
No, it's not happening. So now let's move forward. You're living in New York. You've been there for quite some time. You have some great stuff happening there too. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I opened my own restaurant about a year and a half ago now. It's in June of 2014, 15.
What's the name of it?
It's Gabriel Kreutzer, my name actually. Oh. And it's very funny because I never wanted to use my own name, It's like the last thing I wanted to do is use my own name.
But there's a reason why, because your name resonates, people know your name, and that's why it's on the top above the door.
I've been doing this for a long time, and then the people around me is like, why do you even, try to figure out a name? Just use your own name. What the heck are you doing?
And you're like, why not?
After so much pushing around, it's like, you know what, guys? I think you're right. So let's just go with my name.
Oh, congratulations!
It was strange at the beginning, but now I get used to it.
I think it's neat. It's very neat. And you're here for Culinary Weekend. You haven't been to this event before.
No, that's my first time at the Culinary event. I'm doing that today. I'm doing the snowshoe event. People are going to go snowshoe, and then we're going to feed them a nice lunch. And I think it's just when they told me what they're doing, it's like, we're gonna go snowshoe for 3-4 hours, and then we wanna have a nice lunch. It's like, I thought about it, and it's like, if I go out and snowshoe for like 3 hours,
I'd like a nice lunch.
What do I wanna eat?
So you're doing some like hearty, like feel good food?
Hearty, feel good, but very fine, very refined. Wintertime is the peak season of truffles. So I'm cooking like the big tarbe beans with truffles, and they're going to be cooked. And then in front of the people, we open the mason jar. It's going to be cooked for like 45 minutes in water. It's going to create a vacuum. And when we open this mason jar, you have that whole flavor coming out, and I'm going to be out there in the dining room finishing the dish with my other colleagues, chefs, and have fun with the people. And I think that's what it's something genuine, it's something that talks to you, it flavors and I think that's what I'm craving for when I do something like that, like snowshoeing. And I think that's going to translate very well for them.
I like the sound of that. And thanks for being here. It's nice to spend time with you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, of course. Enjoy the rest of your time in Beaver Creek.
I will.
Gabriel Kreutzer, if you end up in New York, you can find his restaurant because it's named after him. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail live from Beaver Creek Culinary Weekend.